Okay, so this is just summing up my view of Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 1. And, I'm really conflicted on the episode, and I'm going to explain why. And it makes absolute sense why I'm conflicted and a bit disappointed. But I also saw the 50-second preview of Episode 2, so I know that there's good shit coming up. That all this, it had to happen. Let me explain. The first episode of Season 8 is kind of like just bringing everyone together. Oh, hey, Jon meet Arya. Yay, huggle time. Oh, look, these two people met each other. Yay, meet up time. It's basically, if you've never watched Game of Thrones before, you can just start watching Season 8, Episode 1 and go, oh yeah, these two people are meeting each other because they're old friends. Yay, that's what's going on. And the thing is, leading up to it, and this is very much like Star Wars in that respect, is like, this is with almost anything. People are going to speculate, theorize, they're going to break the living shit out of what could possibly happen. And when you consider what, there is so much we don't know is going to happen for Season 8, and then there is a lot that we knew was going to happen. Guaranteed, not a doubt in our mind. And basically, what Season 8, Episode 1 of Game of Thrones is, everything we knew was going to happen is this episode. Thrown in with some random kind of shit that wasn't particularly interesting. And if I can just go through it, what I found was, what all this disappointment, like conflicted, is based around is like, I said to my friend, I said, if this season was 8 episodes, if it was 10 episodes, if it was fucking 12 episodes, then they got, just say 10 to 12, then they got 10 to 12 hours of footage that they can film, and they can space shit out. So they can add some unnecessary shit in here and there. But this season's only 6 episodes. It's only going to be 6 hours max. If you take away the intro, which we all love, you take away the outro, you take away whatever fucking previews get added in, and you'd be looking at around 6 hours. And I'm like, 6 episodes, considering everything that's going on and how big Westeros is, all the little things that we want to see tidied up and come to fruition. It's like, straight off, I already said, like, they can't fuck around with this season. And what got me hyped when we started watching is Bran, he just lays the fucking law down. He's just like, we ain't got time for this shit. Night King's got your fucking dragon. Walls broken. People are coming down. I was like, that's our man. He's gonna get shit done. And I think that one scene is what disappointed me with the whole episode, because he basically told him, you guys need to get your fucking shit together. We need to survive this. And then, so many characters just go off then and do fuck all after that. It's like, if Jon and Daenerys actually landed in Winterfell on dragons, and that was his first time riding it, and he's like, yeah, look, I brought the dragon. Yeah, we knew Jon was originally going to ride a dragon, so they could have done that. Instead, it's like, they had Bran tell him, get your shit together, and Jon and Daenerys are just like, incest, let's teach you how to ride a dragon. Why? And we'll fly who knows where. It looked like, because they're up north already. I mean, are they dumb enough to really fly even more north? And then they just fly into the middle of nowhere where a frozen waterfall is, and she's like, ooh, Jon, I'm cold. Fuck your queen. And I'm just like, You got time to fly into the middle of fuck all nowhere and have sex in the wild and then head back to Winterfell and you're just like, I'm Jon Snow. I don't give a shit about titles. And I'm just like, all this title shit. Am I Lord of Winterfell? Am I King of the North? Like, I get it. I'm on his side. I don't give a shit about titles. But I'm like, all this extra garbage that they threw in this episode. It's like, I would clearly say half an hour of this episode is just garbage. Half an hour you do need to watch. There are stuff that goes on in this episode that actually kept me intrigued. Like when they went scouting and they found the dead boy's body and it's like the Night King sending a message to him. That was interesting. You know, Jaime showing up because Jaime had to show up and somehow he's dyed his hair on his way to Winterfell. It's like, I'll leave King's Landing a blonde and arrive at Winterfell a fucking brunette. What the fuck is going on with this show? Of course, Bran's sitting there doing his mystical fucking bullshit and everyone's like, oh, this is a bloody cliffhanger. And I'm like, this isn't a fucking cliffhanger. If anyone's been watching this show up to this point, they know Bran is so fucked in the head with the three-eyed raven shit. He's not even Bran anymore. If you honestly think he's... Like, you should stop calling the kid Bran. He's not Bran anymore. If you think he gives a flying fuck that Bran got pushed out of a... No. Fast forward to the fucking future. See everything that's happened. He's actually the three-eyed raven now. He's even telling his fucking sisters, oh yes, you can hug me, but I don't give a flying fuck. I'm the three-eyed raven. I tell you what to fucking do. That's... I don't know. The good thing that came from all this, half the bullshit, half of the stuff, you know, that needed to be established. I was actually looking forward to... I can't pronounce her name. Leliant More. You know, the friggin' girl in Winterfell who sticked up for Jon in season 7. And then she comes out and you go... And she basically went to the same front of the hall. Did you come back a king or lord? Or did you come back the bitch of the north? Basically, that's what she wanted to fucking say. And, oh, the part I did enjoy, regardless, I did like the execution of this. I thought it was brilliantly executed and... definitely goes in the half an hour of the good shit is Sam Tully showing up. Brilliant. Turned up, he's just like, yeah, Daenerys, kill my father, you know. I was, you know, gonna try and get redemption with him. He was a dick, so you know what? I'll let that slide. How's my bro doing? Oh, you killed him as well. Bitch. I'll just go for a walk then. Hey, Jon, you're king of the Seven Kingdoms. And Jon just walks out. He's like, oh shit, I'm king of the Seven Kingdoms. But the line that got me is, you know, you were willing to drop your crown of the North or something. It was something along those lines. You're able to drop your crown to protect the people. Will she drop her crown to protect the people? It's like Daenerys has to bend the knee now. And the interesting part that's going to play a part, because people don't look to the dragons as if they have their individual personalities. Most people will view the show and just go, they're Daenerys' pets, or like things that she commands. And I'm like, the dragons follow the Targaryens. If Jon can, you know, he's already establishing something with the dragons. If he can command them, then the dragons can be conflicted. It'd be very interesting. But the overall thing, I'm just summing it up for the 10-minute mark, is it was a 50% good episode, 50% just filler fucking garbage of people hugging each other and bullshit. And if you haven't seen the preview, the 50-second preview on HBO, it's not on HBO. It's on YouTube now. You can find it. It is suggesting that next episode there is going to be some talking. They're going to discuss some political bullshit, which is part of Game of Thrones. But the battle has come to Winterfell. Episode 2, they're getting into the fucking battle, and that's my point. They can't waste time. Winterfell has, if it survives episode 2, I'll be surprised. By episode 3, it's fallen. Then they head south, and there is no traveling time. There's just going to be a cut scene to fucking King's Landing, and it's going to be very fucking fascinating. All the shit that happened with Cersei and Euron and all that, I don't fucking care. I really don't. The only thing we all want to see is fucking Cersei die. And the one that fucking nailed it, I'm gonna put a prince in your fucking belly. Dude, to be such a badass in the books and to be such a disappointment in the show is just fucking weird. It's proof that the show in general has done so much bad and yet so much good, because it's like all of the Eastern Kingdom shit had so much potential and they fucked it up so bad. And parts of Westeros have just been fucked bad, and then you got the overall plot. So it's like, we're basically here to see how it ends, because, and they have to get to it. That's all I'm hoping. I'm hoping next week episode drops, and we sum up all this bullshit with the fucking titles, focus on the White Walkers right outside Winterfell. And I'm putting up the prediction. I'm finishing at 12. This is it. Prediction ending of episode 2 is the whole scene. Arya goes down to the crypt during a break, and we're gonna see this, the Starks in the Winterfell crypt come back as White Walkers, and they're gonna loot, and that's gonna be the friggin' climax. And the episode after is Winterfell falls because of the undead Starks. Okay? So, good and bad. Take what you want. My opinion. Have a good night.